what is the procedure for sorting the elements using quick sort? Tomorrow we will see the program. This quick sort is based on a method called divide and conquer. Divide and conquer, right? So certain algorithms are called greedy method algorithms. Certain algorithms are called of type divide and conquer. So one such algorithm under divide and conquer is quicksort algorithm. What is this divide and conquer? Okay, for example, you consider the postal department. Now, the items are the letters which are booked or the general posting letters. Everything will go to one post office. Okay. Now, what will be done? Have you observed any post office? Suppose morning a bag of letters will come to Bhimavaram head post office, right? From Vijayawada, a bag of letters will come to Bhimavaram head post office. What has to be done there? What has to be done there? What has to be done? Surrounding all the post offices surrounding this Bhimavaram post office. For example, the code is 534200. Then we have several post offices within that purview. 534201 Bhimavaram Town 1, 534202 Bhimavaram Town 2, 534203 Bhimavaram Town 3, 534204 SRK Engineering College Post Office limited to certain area, 534208 limited to some area. Like that, around 30 post offices will be there. But morning when the bag is received, if you observe carefully while booking some letter for a registered post at the counter, on the back side of the counter, that means inside the post office, there will be one or two persons with a table and multiple partitions, with a shelf with multiple partitions. One person will be there. By going through each and every letter, he will be throwing that particular envelope into one of the shelves in that particular table. Have you observed it? Have you observed it? Yes or no? That procedure is called? That procedure is called? What is that procedure called in post offices? That procedure is called sorting. What those persons are doing? Those persons are sorting the letters. Those persons are sorting the letters. Okay. Are you able to hear me? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now for registered post and speed post, you have the concept of barcoding, right? You can read it by using a radar. You can scan it by using a radar, right? And obviously you will be getting your status update for your registered post or not, right? Suppose 100 covers are there for registered post at Bhimavaram head post office. All of them will be placed in one bag, and that bag will be given a barcoding also. And whenever that bag is opened for sorting at Vijayawada railway station, you have what is called as RMS, railway mail speed, where this sorting is done. You observe carefully whenever you go to Vijayawada or Vizag or Rajahmundry, like that. In that railway station, you have a post office where all the letters that should go to Kakinada, Amalapuram, entire coverage of East Godavari, those bags will come to Rajahmundry RMS. There 24/7 they will open these bags and again divide them into particular route. Suppose from Rajahmundry, whatever post offices that are surrounding Kakinada, they will have a code called suppose 533001 for example. Surrounding post offices also will have the code 533002003004 like that. That means if something is seen with the code 533, all of them will be put in one shelf in Rajahmundry railway station sorting room. Suppose towards Amalapuram, Ravulipalam, etc. This is one route. If they start with 532, all letters starting with the pin code 532 will be kept at some point. Okay. That means from Delhi the letters are to be sorted. What happens? From Delhi the letters are to be sorted. What happens? How sorting will be done? Is it possible to sort to every district or every town in Delhi by sorting the letters? Can you do like that? 534201 one shelf, 202 one shelf, 203 one shelf. Can it be done like that? Can it be done? It is not possible. So what they will do? What they will do is states. Suppose 500 it is related to AP. Okay. Now 400 it is related to say suppose Telangana, and 600 is related to Tamil Nadu. Suppose they will combine the letters. They will combine all the letters related to Tamil Nadu in one bag, right? So they will give it in Tamil Nadu Express from Delhi to Chennai. Once it reaches Chennai, the railway RMS people, they will perform sorting by opening the bag. What they will do? Divide those letters based on route. Suppose 4 routes are there. What they will do? Divide it into 4 routes and send those bags within that route. Again it reaches some point. There what they will do again? It reaches some district. What they will do? Suppose some bags will reach Eluru, which is the district headquarter of West Godavari. From Eluru, certain bags will go to Bhimavaram, certain bags will go to Narspur, certain bags will go to Tanuku, certain bags will move to say Kovur, something like that. That means always what I am trying to do is I am trying to divide the given list into several sublists and apply the same mechanism for the sublist again. What is called divide and conquer. What is called divide and conquer. What is divide and conquer? Whenever a list is given for you, anywhere, whenever you want to do a procedure, divide it into 2 and recursively apply the same procedure for the first list as well as for the first list as well as the second list. I have n elements. I divide it into 2. How many elements are there in the first list? How many elements are there in the first list? N by 2. How many elements are there in the second list? How many elements are there in the second list? Please respond. How many elements are there in the second list? I have divided my list into 2 halves, right? N by 2 elements will be there in the first half, another n by 2 elements will be there in the second half. Now can I apply the same procedure for the left half and right half or not? Recursively you can do that. You can apply recursive procedure because you are going to divide and apply the same procedure. That means the same procedure I will apply on the left list and the same procedure I will apply on the processor or not? Can I or not? I give first list to processor 1 for sorting, and can I give second list for processor 2 for sorting or not? If I have a dual processor in my system, can I do like that? Yes, that is what is called. That is what is called parallel processing. What is called parallel processing. So what advantage now? First half is processed by one processor, second is processed by one processor. Will it be done in parallel or not? Will it be done in parallel or not? Yes or no? Yes, it is done in parallel. But if you want to sort n elements at the same time using a single processor, it takes n seconds, for example. Now you are dividing it into two halves and applying the procedure for left half and right half separately and parallelly. Now how much time will it take? How much time will it take? How much time will it take? Earlier it has taken n seconds to sort if I have n numbers. Now how much time will it take?
N by 2 seconds.
N by 2 for first half and n by 2 second half, but both are done
Parallel.
both are done parallelly. So the total time taken will be
N by 2.
n by 2 only. This you can do if and only if the first half and second half are independent of each other. Okay, when can you do like that? When the first half and the second half are independent of each other. Now, why I am saying independent of each other? I will give you an example. Suppose 11, 89, 35, 46, 27, 64, 98 and 55. How many elements are there? How many elements are there?
8.
So I have divided this into two parts now. Apply the procedure for first half, apply the procedure for the second half. Continue like that. What is meant by applying the same procedure for first half and second half? Again here I am dividing the list into two. 11, 89 followed by 35, 46. Similarly, here also divide it into two, apply the same procedure. 27, 64, then followed by 98, 55. Now you perform sorting for these two. Perform sorting for these two. Is it 11 and 89 or not?
Yes, sir.
Perform sorting for these two. Is it 35 and 46 or not? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now perform sorting for the second half. 27 and 64. 27, 64. This half perform sorting. Now
55,
98.
55, 98. Is it the first half which I have sorted or not? Is it the second half which I have sorted or not? Yes or no? Is it the first list what I have sorted or not? Is it the second list which I have sorted or not? Yes. So combine both of them. Combine. Is the list combine them? Is the list sorted?
no, sir.
No, sir.
Is it sorted? No. The list is not sorted. First is sorted, second is sorted. But if you integrate both of them, is it sorted?
No.
No. That means what need to be done here? What need to be done here? When you are dividing it into two parts, what need to be done? When you are dividing it into two halves, this list sorted, but the elements in this second half should be elements in the second half should be elements in the second half should be, please respond, elements in the second half should be, can somebody respond? When can we do like that? చూడండి ఇలా ఉంచి మనం కంబైన్ చేసాము అనుకోండి, ఈ టోటల్ సార్టెడ్ అవుతుందా? అవ్వదు. కాబట్టి ఫస్ట్ వెన్ యు ఆర్ స్ప్లిట్టింగ్, హౌ యూ షుడ్ డూ ద స్ప్లిట్టింగ్? నౌ ఐ am splitting the entire list into two parts. How to do that splitting? How to do that splitting? All the elements in the second list should be having values
more than first.
Having values more than the elements in the first list. Some of you are responding. They may not be sorted, but all these elements should have values with more than the elements in the second half. Is it right? What does it mean? What does it mean? Suppose I am slightly modifying the list. 11, 35, 46, 7, right? 89, 64. Is the screen shared for you?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Right. 10, 64, 98, 55. Now slightly I have interchanged. How I have interchanged we will see later. But now I am dividing the list into two halves. Now I am dividing the list into two halves. Can I perform sorting now for the first half and second half? Now, can I join them after sorting? Can I join them after sorting or not? Yes or no? Can I join them after sorting or not? Now perform sorting. This list is converted to 11, 27, 35, 6. This list is converted to 55, 64, 98. Now can I combine it or not?
Yes,
Can I combine it or not? Yes. That means always whenever I am dividing the list into two for sorting, what I have to check is all the elements in the first list should be less than the elements in the second one. The same thing should be applied. The same thing should be applied for every step. That means here I am dividing 11 and 35, then followed by 46 and 27. Can I sort and combine? Can I sort and combine here?
No, sir.
Can I sort and combine? No, because elements in the left list are more than the elements in the right list, right? So what I need to do? I need some sort of modification. 11, 27, 35, 46. Okay, this is 46 and this is 35. Now can I sort and combine or not? Can I sort and combine or not? Yes, because the elements in the left half are less than the elements in the right half. The same way, here also, can I divide this into two lists? Can I divide this into two lists? 89, 64, followed by 98, 55. Can I sort them or combine them?
No,
Can I
sir.
sort them and combine them?
No, sir.
No, because this becomes 64, 89 followed by 55, 98. Before that what you need to do? 55, 64, 98, 89. Can I combine it now after sorting?
Yes, sir.
Yes, this is the procedure what we will use in divide and conquer. The given list of elements is divided into two halves based on some condition. Based on some condition, you are dividing it into two halves. Based on some condition you are dividing, right? Now what you will do, apply the procedure for the left half and apply the procedure for the right half. What does it mean? Again you are dividing this list of size n by 2 into n by 4 and n by 4. Is it right? Again the same condition should be satisfied when you are dividing this n by 2 into n by 4 and n by 4. So here what type of procedure you are applying? Recursively you are applying the procedure. Recursively you are applying the procedure. Okay? Recursively we are applying the procedure. Is it right? That sort of algorithms are called divide and conquer algorithms. Best example is postal sorting. Divide all the letters to all the states in South India into one bag. Divide all the letters in North India into one bag. Once it reaches one hub in South India, again divide it into two parts. Okay, in South India divide it into two parts. Part 1 one side, part 2 the other side. Kerala and Karnataka one side, Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry, Andhra one side for example. Okay, that means am I subdividing at each and every point or not? Yes. The same procedure we will apply for a list consisting of n elements. This method is called quicksort, but division of the list, dividing the list into two parts should be based on some criteria or condition. The same procedure is applied for the first list, first half, and the second half. Continue like this. What is the advantage with this? If your system is a multi-processor system, the time for this will be less because in parallel you can perform sorting for the left half as well as for the second half. Is it okay? Finally ఈ పార్టిషన్ ఎంతవరకు వెళ్తుందండి? ఇలా డివైడ్ చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళటం ఎంతవరకు వెళ్తుంది? Dividing 8 into 4, 4 into 2, 2 into 1. Will it stop with one element or not? Will it stop with one element or not? Yes. So n elements ఉన్నాయి అనుకోండి, మీ దగ్గర ఉన్న ప్రాసెసర్లు n అనుకోండి. So n elements you have n processors. Now all of them are sorted in parallel or not? All of them are sorted in parallel or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So such type of mechanism is called divide and conquer method. Divide and conquer method. Advantage with divide and conquer method is, in divide and conquer you can recursively apply the same procedure multiple times. This is an example for you to illustrate that division should not be done simply like how the numbers are given. ఇస్తే కనుక ఏమవుతుంది, నెంబర్స్ అన్ని కూడా ఇచ్చినట్టుగా లిస్ట్ కింద డివైడ్ చేస్తే కనుక what happens is, that is what we had seen here. But here you have divided the list into two based on certain condition, then you are subdividing. You are rearranging the elements and subdividing. Here you have not rearranged. Okay, here you don't have any rearrangement here. No rearrangement of list. No rearrangement of list. Okay, but here what you have? Here you have rearrangement of list. After rearranging only you have to perform the same procedure recursively. Just make a note what is divided and conquer. In divide and conquer method, quicksort is based on divide and conquer. In divide and conquer, the list of elements is divided into two parts and recursively apply the same procedure on each part. That means the left half and the right half. some rearrangement has to be done. What is that? All the elements in the left half should have values less than the elements in the right half. Just make a note quickly. Yes, any doubt? Make a note quickly, then we will see what is the actual procedure and how to do that. Yes? Can we proceed? Shall we proceed? Now listen carefully about the procedure, then easily you can write the program. Try to understand the procedure. Hope we have only 7 minutes time. I will restart again. Meanwhile, you make a note and rejoin.